For the next task, it says, in the combined cells worksheet, correct the formula in cell range D3 through D7 so that it calculates the percentage of change from cells 2010 to 2011. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to go to the correct sheet tab, which is going to be our combined cells. So in combined cells, we're going to look for the percentage change, which is going to be in cell D3. When we click inside of cell D3, we can look in the formula bar to see what's going on in our formula. So one of the things you have to remember about Excel and also from your math class is that we need to do order of operation first. So if we're needing to subtract or find the difference between cells year 2011 and 2010, we need to use our parentheses. So that'll come first in the order of operations. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to click after the equal sign. We're going to type open parentheses, and then we're going to find the end of this argument. So after D3, we're going to close parentheses. So this is going to tell us what our difference is between the years. But then also at the end of this formula, we can see this being divided by our combined cells located in E3. So we don't need to do that. It actually needs to be divided by what our cells were from 2010 so that we can see that percentage change. So we can go to our cells 2010 sheet tab, and we can see that our cells for that year one is located in cell D3. So I'm going to go back to the combined sheet tab. So where it says combined cells, I'm going to erase that and I'm going to change it to cells 2010 because that's actually what we need to divide this amount by to get our correct change. And then I'm going to also type in D3 because that's where our cells is for the first year. So if I'm looking at this formula, I needed to add in my parentheses to do the correct order of operation. Then I also needed to change what it was being divided by and also the cell reference for that first year. And then I'm going to click the next arrow. So hopefully you won't see a lot of these on the exam, but just wanted you to be able to be exposed to it and think about, where you could go in order to see the full formula and what you also might need to change for this formula as well. For our next task, we are also going to correct another function. This time we are going to be looking at the values profitable or marginal should display depending on whether the quarterly sales exceed research costs. So in this spreadsheet, you can see that we have columns for research versus columns for what we actually sold. So we're going to go to cell K3. In cell K3, we see that it's an if function. If we click inside that function, you'll see what makes this function: the logical test, value of true, and then value of false. So if we look at this information, the first part tells us it's just two sums. That's not a logical test. It's not asking us to figure anything out or asking Excel to figure anything out. So rather than there being a comma in between the sums, and notice the sums make up your quarterly sold or your quarterly research. And so in order to get this value, if we're looking at the quarterly sales, do they exceed the research or cost, we would need to put in greater than in between these two ranges or these two arguments. So for the first sum, that's our quarterly sales, and we want it to exceed research costs. So we're going to click the greater than symbol, and we want it to, and then this is going to represent our quarterly research. So if we read this out loud, our logical test is going to say the sum of our quarterly sold is going to be greater than the sum of our quarterly research. So if we also look at the rest of this statement, our value is true. So it says profitable, but if you remember what we talked about, how we have to use quotation marks for these values, you want to make sure that after the word, you also have a quotation mark. So I'm going to do shift and the quotation mark. And then I also need to have it at the beginning of the word for in front of marginal. So I'm going to do my quotation marks there as well. So once I have corrected my function, I'm going to push enter. And so that updates and tells me now that it tells me whether we were profitable or if we were marginal in this area.